Have you ever noticed that some people can easily find faults in everyone around them, yet never stop to look at themselves? Today's story is about a crow named Viko, who believed he was the wisest bird in the forest. But one unexpected day changed his life forever. Every morning, Viko flew around the forest, not to find food, but to find mistakes. When he saw the peacock, he laughed. "Beautiful feathers, but you can barely fly." To the parrot, he said, "You don't even have your own voice. You only repeat others." When he saw the woodpecker pecking at a tree, he mocked, "What a pointless job." Even the owl wasn't spared. "Who stays awake all night and sleeps all day? You're so strange." The animals grew tired of his constant criticism and slowly stopped talking to him. Only an old tortoise spoke to him one day. He smiled and said, "Viko, you've spent your whole life looking at everyone else's flaws. Have you ever searched for your own?" Viko laughed. "I don't have time for that because I hardly make mistakes." The tortoise simply replied, "The biggest weakness is often the one we refuse to see." The animals slowly stopped responding to him after that, and Viko began spending more time alone, still convinced he was right about everything. That evening, dark clouds covered the sky, and a powerful storm swept through the forest. The squirrels strengthened their nests. The rabbits secured their burrows. The monkeys helped the younger ones climb to safer branches. Every animal prepared together, but Viko sat on a tree branch laughing. "Look at all of you. You're always worried about something. You make life so difficult." When the storm finally passed, every animal was safe because they had prepared in advance. Viko, however, had spent the whole night shivering on a broken branch with nothing to eat. Even then, he blamed the weather instead of admitting his own mistake. A few days later, the owl spotted a hunter entering the forest. He immediately warned every animal. The next morning, the hunter scattered shiny grains beneath a large tree and hid a net above them. Viko saw the grains from the sky. He looked around proudly. "Everyone is too scared to eat. More food for me." Without thinking twice, he flew down. The moment his feet touched the ground, the net dropped. Viko flapped his wings with all his strength, but every struggle tightened the ropes even more. For the first time in his life, he was helpless. "Help!" he cried. "Please, somebody save me!" The animals gathered nearby. Some whispered, "He always laughed at us." Others said, "He never respected anyone." No one stepped forward. Then the old tortoise slowly walked toward them. He looked at every animal and calmly said, "If we leave him here because of his mistakes, then today we become exactly what he has always been." The forest fell silent. The woodpecker immediately began cutting the ropes with his sharp beak. The monkeys pulled the net from above. The rabbits distracted the hunter by running in different directions. Working together, they finally freed Viko just before the hunter reached him. Viko flew to the highest branch and sat there quietly. For the first time, he wasn't looking at everyone else. He was looking at himself. With tears in his eyes, he realized something. The rabbits weren't cowards. They were prepared. The monkeys weren't noisy. They were united. The woodpecker wasn't foolish. He was hard-working, and the tortoise had been right all along. The next morning, Viko flew through the forest once again, but this time, he wasn't searching for mistakes. He landed beside the peacock. "I'm sorry," he apologized to the parrot. He thanked the woodpecker for saving his life. Finally, he stood before the old tortoise. "You were right," Viko said. "I spent my whole life searching for everyone else's flaws, while my own pride became my greatest weakness." The tortoise smiled and replied, "The strongest eyes are not the ones that find faults in others. They are the ones that can honestly see themselves." From that day on, whenever Viko felt like criticizing someone, he first asked himself, "Have I corrected this fault within myself?" Slowly, the forest welcomed him back, not because he had become perfect, but because he had finally become humble. The easiest mistakes to find are in others. The hardest mistake to see is our own. Real growth begins the day we stop judging others and start improving ourselves.